It's early summer in AD 1050. The corn is just beginning to stretch green shoots upwards from the dry fields planted along Coyote Wash, amidst the beige-brown cliffs and the sandstone hoodoos. At Chaco Canyon, soon it will be time for the summer solstice ceremonies. I imagine that I am a 10-year-old girl living in the Whirlwind Outlier community about 35 kilometers southwest of Chaco. This is the first summer that I am old enough to join my grandmother and older sister on the journey to Chaco for the solstice ceremonies. We travel together across the rugged terrain, the desert gravels crunching in time with our footsteps. My early morning excitement dissipates gradually into fatigue because it's a long walk and it's very hot during the day, and I have short legs. My sister runs ahead of me, gossiping with the other girls her age. We walk along the paths that connect the outliers from our home at Whirlwind, north to the community at Escalon, then east along the Chaco Wash to Lake Valley, and then further east to Casa del Rio. The paths are broad, straight, and well-trampled. Many people have passed this way. Along the way, prominent odd-looking landforms such as Bennett Peak and White Rock shift into and out of view. My grandmother tells me stories about things that happened to the ancestors at those peaks long ago. And she tells me stories about other journeys she has made to Chaco as a young mother and as a girl like me. One time, a man was bitten by a rattler. Another time, the special offering jars were left behind, and another time they met strange traders on the road who carried bracelets carved of white shell. It takes us 4 days to make the journey. We stop each night at a different community, visiting the homes of relatives and cousins. My sister and grandmother catch up on the news and gossip. I play with my cousins and the other children. Some people are joining us on the journey, others are not. We share shelled corn and savory deer jerky that we have brought, and people feed us and give us things to take to Chaco for them, offerings such as Red Dog shale pendants, or Narbona Pass shirt, or pieces of special pottery. There are so many new experiences that each day seems to last a week. Each morning I wonder, who will we meet today? What will we eat? Where will we sleep tonight? We sing traveling songs as we walk. More and more people join us each day as we go. Some come from distant communities to the north or south. Some speak with strange accents, and some we cannot understand at all. On the 4th day of our journey, we walk east up the Chaco Wash from the great house of Casa del Rio towards West Mesa. In the distance, I see a row of watchers standing atop the mesa edge, silhouetted against the sky. But as we move nearer, I can see that these are not people, but shrines. My heart pounds with excitement. Chaco, at last! We round the edge of the mesa and enter the canyon, and suddenly we are assaulted by a cacophony of drumming and singing, dogs barking, voices in conversation. We climb the short staircase up the cliff to the great house of Peñasco Blanco, where we will stay with our relatives for the week of the ceremonies. The building resembles our great house at home at Whirlwind, but it is so much bigger. As we approach, we smell venison roasting, and we see people running to and fro along the 3rd-story rooftops. Someone calls and waves to my grandmother, and we have arrived.